The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, welcome race fans. We're live. That's right, we're in Vegas. And what happens in Vegas? Well, it stays in Vegas. As man, we're going to see qualifying underway here for the SRA Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series. About to see some of the bad boys out here put it on the line. See what qualifying holds for these guys tonight. A little shout out to a few of our sponsors here. simspeedshop.com. All your works, man. Check out simspeedshop.com right there. And also TMP Knife Company. Check them folks out at TMP Knife Company. Here tonight, boy, it's going to be a good one. As, wow. Tell you what. And also want to throw out Unleashed Graphics. Check her out, man. Drea out there. Open qualifying here for the SRA. Was always, I'm Joe White up here in the booth. Tim McBride, he is a little bit under the weather here tonight, folks. So keep our thoughts and prayers for Tim here. He is actually, I think he's battling actually from some pneumonia. And definitely, man, we keep our thoughts and prayers out there for him. And we've had a couple days off here. Had a few little technical difficulties. Sorry about last night. But we're here tonight, SRA. We got one race tomorrow night, and we're off again for next couple ones. Coming to a close here, the 2018 season, folks. Most of the races will be Saturday and Sunday night for us, but we still got a lot of racing action left here for the SRA guys as they're in the middle of qualifying. Oh, I hope appreciate everybody out here right now. Hey, I call him the Superman. Jake Nichols putting it on top right now. You got Freddie De La Rosa, though, gonna be hot on his heels. What's up, Chemo? How you doing out there? Good night. But y'all, let's do some sights and sounds of these cars, and I hear you. Yeah, we want Tim to get better, man. I tell you what, it's always a thing up there. But hey, you know me, I've done these by myself before. I get up here, get you the excitement rolling and rumbling. These boys are going to scream around this 1.5 mile track. Remember, halfway point's going to be at lap 50. They're going to throw the caution there. That'll be the halfway for stage racing here for the one stage that they have. But Jake is on top. David Shutt, you know that guy's bad fast come to nightmare. He's going to scare everybody on the track. Well, like I said, if everybody that watched the real NASCAR race, congratulations to Joey Logano. He pulled it off, and I tell you, it was a thriller. I'm a Logano fan. I'll admit it. Now everybody can hate me, but that's okay. But I tell you what, coming in, had some hard competition. It was awesome to see that, but wow. Tell you what, man, this one here is heating up, folks. It'll be interesting to see who's going to run down and be the Xfinity Series champ. I tell you what, I don't see quite yet Bobby Zielinski out here, but usually when he comes out here, he's bad fast. But you got, I mean, any one of these cats here on this track. Freddie De La Rosa, Jake Nichols, David Shutt, Garrison Hogan, Benjamin, show me the Benjamins, Cody, Tyler Delonte. I mean, man, the list goes on. I mean, come on. I mean, these guys are, man, just like a Christmas card away from everybody just giving them $1 million. Hey, Chemo. Well, not everybody agrees on everything, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Well, I do like pizza and cookies. How's that? Got some good looking machines out here tonight as we're going to get set. Vegas, baby. That's right. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What's going to happen on this track tonight's going to stay on this track here. For the Sim Racing Authority, that's right, SRA. And when I say Sim Racing Authority, man, let me tell you what, these guys put up the numbers. They mean authority when they come on the track, week in and week out. If you haven't tuned in on Monday nights, they have the Cup Series. Check those guys out then. They're awesome, man, to see. I have the Sim500 tomorrow night. Be quite awesome to see a season finale into that one. Going to bring it all down to the close. Been a long season there. 4 drivers will buy for a championship there tomorrow night in that one. And then I'm off. I'm just sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, wow, I'm off like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wow. Well, now, okay, you know, and see, Chemo, man, I'll let you slide for having, you know, terrible taste. Think I might eat a cookie over that one. Well, who y'all rooting for tonight? The 96, he's got GTA 5 on the side of his car, and he's driving like he's in GTA 5 right now. Well, we finally get to see the paint job there of David Shutt. GameStop Transformers on it. Awesome. Get a close up of that car. That looks nice. Transformers. There you go. Nice looking paint jobs out here. Oh, boom! Holy cow. Told you. I thought they're driving like he's in GTA 5. Well, where's Bomb Squad at? What you been up to, Chemo? What's up, Brett? And yeah, Chemo, yeah, Tyler hasn't yet to make a pit, hasn't yet to make a qualifying effort yet. And Nick Northrup, I know the other one you're out there rooting for. You're right, Team Lucid Dreaming, sponsored Lucid Dreaming Entertainment, Somewhere Saloon, that's right, if you're looking for some good steak and beer, check those guys out. And Unleashed Graphics, you're looking for somebody, man, to do something. Not much, I don't know much about Lucid Dreaming Entertainment. I hope that's not like, you know, like a dating service or like, you know, anything derogatory. Just kidding. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying. But Lucid Dreaming Entertainment sounds like a fantasy style thing, man. I'm telling you what. Sounds interesting to me. What are they, Chemo? Give me some info out there on them. Oh, hurt your back, Brad? Hate to see that, man. I hear that, dude, man. I understand, man, how it is. I gotta go for a nerve conduction test tomorrow. I guess they're gonna cattle prod me and poke on me and whatever, and yeah. Electrocute me a little bit. If I'm alive. Got a few seconds left, folks, before we go racing here in Vegas tonight for the SRA Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series. It's been a good season so far to start off with, and I hope y'all have enjoyed it. Hope the drivers have. Hope everybody in the viewing out there has. I know we switched up, the guys did here, and I had the great Max Speed here doing for a while on the Xfinity Series side, and I hope, man, we're doing a quite job for y'all. And if you really appreciate it, let me know. Much appreciated and all that. How's things sound to you? How's it look out there? That's another thing I always like. A few seconds. Tell everybody in the house, be quiet, man. Put the dog, the cat, put your gerbil up. Quit playing with him. Ain't got time for it. Tell the neighbor to be quiet. We're about to go racing here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series. Ah, okay, cool. Well, I just make sure it wasn't like, a dating service or something. But cool, Lucid Dreaming, books, bands, comedies, perform all over Colorado. Can I perform on the Lucid Entertainment? That's all right. We're about to grid these bad boys up here tonight. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Heck yeah, man, that is awesome. So do you do comedy, Chemo? Do you got a website? Do you got like a YouTube page? I'll go to that thing, man. I'll slap it up there for you too, by the way. I love comedy. That's why we like fun and exciting sim racing. That's what we give you here at OnlineSimRacingNetwork.com. We're about to grid them up here. Let's go to town as Jake Nichols, the Superman, puts it out front. Freddie De La Rosa there in second. David Shutt, I call him the Nightmare tonight. He's got a transforming nightmare here too, buddy. Watch out, starting in third. Cody Miller, he's starting fourth. Fifth place, show me the Benjamins. That's the money man right there. Benjamin Nelson starting fifth. Garrison Hogan, well, he's just fast. That's all I can say about him. He's starting sixth. Seventh place, Nate Trito, the hard charger. Hopefully he don't have to go to the back of the field and come back through. Mark Newland starting in eighth. Ninth place starter, Tyler Ducharme. And Delonte Ballard, the showstopper. That's right. Man's going to just show off, rounding out the top tens. We look through the rest of this field. It is a who's who here of SRA. And I always say it, some bad, fast drivers and some bad, fast hot rods about to do some awful bad, fast things. in Vegas here, live tonight, folks. Xfinity Series style. Get ready. Go racing. These boys, man, are about to gear up here. Pace car's going to pull them around. All right, folks, batten down the hatches, man. Tell the neighborhood we're about to have a thunderstorm rolling here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the SRA Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series. And we know Chemo, he's over there at the saloon already, man. He's on the mechanical bull, eating a 10-pound steak, man, with a beer in one hand, flying up in the air, going, yeah! About to race, fellas and ladies. And whatever else you might identify as. You throw that in. I gotta get there with the new age, I reckon. Alright, good deal. Chemo throwing me links out there, folks. He said link out there, go out there to Chemo. That's Chemo's I think I'll have to get that link up, put it in the descriptions here for everybody for the races and whatnot. Well, here we go. These boys of the SRA, they're about to storm around this place. Get her done. I want to give a shout out to all the viewers, the teams, the leagues, and all the drivers. Appreciate it. 2018 has been a good year here, broadcast side. And I have truly appreciated and enjoyed every one of y'all, man, here. That was last night. All right, I checked that out, man, last night. Definitely awesome. Here we go. Pace cars in turn 3, about to cool off of turn 4. Gonna let these guys roar off into turn number 1. It's usually how it works. They go 1, 2, 3, and 4. For anybody, man, that's mathematically uneducated or having a few little problems, you're looking at one. Actually, not looking at them, you're listening to one. But here, pace cars off. Here we go. We're going racing. Jake Nichols, man, out front. He drops the hammer and makes that thing sing. Green flag flies. We are racing in Vegas. And he gets a good jump, but I tell you, another guy gets a good jump there alongside of him is that number 72 machine right there. They're showing now. Got to wait till they cross the line there, Becky. Patience is a virtue. Now, come on. What's a pace lap? Ain't gonna show no something on no pace lap. We're racing though. What's up, Becky? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right tonight. They're coming out turn 4 to lead the first one here. Jake Nichols coming across the line. You got to keep Tim me thoughts and prayers. I think he's actually kind of down with a little bit of pneumonia. He called me today, man. Says he was not feeling well at all. As right now, man, out front comes Superman. He is leading it. David Schutz there in second. Cody Miller up in the, well, he's up to 4th. Freddie De La Rosa right there in the 3rd place spot. You got to go back here to the back, though. They're 3 wide already with Bryce Senesack. Nicholas Caressel. Look at these boys. Bobby Zielinski, he made it in there. They're calling the professor. He's going to have to bring it to the front the hard way. He can get it done. We all know that. 4 tires up front. He's looking good so far. 3 wide for the battling going on. Bryce Senesack's out of the turn. You got Zoltan. I always say he sounds like an animated character. Takes me back to the I don't remember what that doggone cartoon was I used to play when I was little. I'll figure it out by the end of this race. Tyler Sifford up to 11th place spot right there. Delonte Ballard. There's a horseshoe of a mess going on here, man. They're in a battle, thick and thick, side by side there. Tyler Sifford looking on the inside to try to take the spot away. Bryce Senesack behind him. Look at Delonte Ballard battling it out. Ballard's going to take that spot over Zoltan. Ooh, Zoltan says not so fast. Crosses him over. They might go side by side a little bit. Ethan Kurtz in the mix of it. Bryce trying to figure out where he needs to go. Not quite sure where the best line is right now, but did you see that move with a slick move right there from Mr. Popularity himself? But don't look in the rear view mirror because here comes the professor. Man's going to send them to school. That's Bobby Zielinski right behind him, looking pretty good so far. The 84 machine down low We got a crash, and it's a big one in the back. And I was just talking about him. Nate Trito, the hard charger. Let's see what he was doing up front here and what happened in this wreck that might have caused this. As they were coming into the turn, boom, got a little help by the 3. Little love tapped in the back end. Couldn't hold on to it. Good job by the 3 machine. Up into the wall. Oh, boy, I tell you what. Whoever that was in the red car. Got around him. Woo. Caution out first time tonight. All right, I tell you what. This is a good one so far. You know what? I got to bring down David Shutt, man. I got to get a talk in with him. David Shutt. David Shutt, Joe in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, Joe, what's up?
Man, I tell you what. Well, under quick caution here on the 5-6 laps, I'll tell you, finally get to see your paint job out there. Transformer. So I called it a Transformer nightmare. But hey, looking good so far.
That's an interesting one there, Joe. But yeah, I just put it on tonight. Just felt like running something different. But yeah, early race so far. Car feels good. But it's a lot of close racing, so not sure what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, normally don't want to mess you up on pit road. No, you have to concentrate on that one. But I tell you, real, like you just said, I see everybody coming in the pits. I guess tires might be important here. Think you got the car to pull it off tonight, though?
I think it's kind of too early to tell. Around 5 laps. So
yeah.
Wait to see when the tires fall off, and then we'll see what happens.
All right, good deal. Good luck out there, man, David.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, folks, right there you have it. David Shutt, I called him. Yep, running a Transformer car tonight, folks. And I always call him the Nightmare. It's a Transformer Nightmare out there. Don't get around him. They'll transform your dreams, man, into nightmares. So, under caution for the first time here tonight. SRA Iracing Xfinity Series live tonight, folks. Awesome. You're right, yeah, Tyler Sifford, he was moving up. He's back here in 11th place spot. Looking good so far. And you were saying Nick Northrup, I think, is the other one that y'all pull for. Or the other sponsored machine, that is. And he's actually back in the 14th place spot. So, y'all fall asleep out in the chat. You know, man, how y'all think? Want to bore y'all. Yeah, Cahill, he did. He got it done out there, man. I give him credit. I like that. Old Joe Gano, man. He did good. I'm not going to be the most popular person for saying that, but oh well. My little boy likes him, so there. And I like him too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like him too. Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. Sunday night. I do appreciate everybody spending the nights here tonight for the SRA here and coming out watching a great race. It is definitely awesome, and we have got a new leader out front, Garrison Hogan. We know that guy's bad fast. Well, Jake Nichols, he is trying to get back into the pro series here of iRacing, and he's got the little pro license beside of him, along with Benjamin Nelson. No, Bobby Zielinski. Well, we know that guy. Man, look, he's beyond professional level. He's just like, I don't know, got WC on it. I wonder if that means world-class professional. And the other ones have got P on theirs, and I just wonder if they just called players. I don't know. I just brought that up. Anyways, who knows? Freddie De La Rosa sitting in 4th. David Shutt up to 5th. Benjamin Nelson, when the Benjamin's there in 6th. Mark Newland up to 7th. Ante Ballard 8th. Ethan Kurtz, young man having a good night. All right, back. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Ethan Curtis, like I said, I'm having a good night tonight. Tyler Sifford, that's at the top 10 as we're getting set to go back green flag racing here Las Vegas, quick caution right there. Nate Trito, I call him the hard charger. Now he's got to charge his butt right back up to the front again. So that's why I call him the hard charger. Here we go. Garrison Hogan gonna lead the way here. Yeah, I miss him, old buddy. See him up here. Pace car's coming in turn 3. Out of turn 4. Lead our way right now. Here we go. Pace car's going to do that hard left turn off on pit road. Garrison Hogan's going to lead them to the start finish line. Jake Nichols is going to be right out front beside of him. Come slow march to the front. Green flag flies. Garrison, man, drops the hammer, makes it sing. We're loud and proud going into turn 1. Off into turn 1 right now. Garrison Hogan is still leading the way here, folks. Jake Nichols gets clear to the number 28, Cody Miller, back behind him. Freddie Del Rosa there in 4th. They'll go side by side, duking it out. The 3 wide back here with Bobby Zielinski and Ethan Kurtz and whatnot. They'll get that settled out, and they'll go back side by side. Here comes Bobby, but up front, you still got Freddie Del Rosa battling it out for second place already. They got a good battle going on up front here between the two. Down low, the 20 machine there, 28 machine there. Cody Miller hanging on to it. Up high comes David Shutt. That's Freddie Del Rosa in the 28. Here comes Jake Nichols, though. He's going to run down the number 3 machine up front and see if he can't take that spot away. The battle's on, though, for 3rd and 4th place right here. Freddie Del Rosa, he's up high. Down low, Cody Miller almost made contact coming out of 4th to come through the tri-oval. I'll complete this lap here. Remember, lap 50, folks. We got our competition caution. That'll be the stage 1. As right now, Garrison Hogan is leading it. Jake Nichols is wanting it. He's trying to see if he can't do the slide move here. He's going to do the crossover, heading into turn number 1. Turn 3. He's down there side by side. He's got it. Coming into turn 4. Can he get the momentum? Powerhouse on the outside. Garrison Hogan says, not today. He's going to drag race him to the line and is going to take it back. That's going to leave Freddie Del Rosa to come on the inside. Here comes Freddie. Freddie this day, he is looking good. There you go. On the inside, couldn't make it stick. Good racing so far here between these guys. Everybody's single file. Go back here to Benjamin Nelson in the 79 machine. We finally get him out of a black car and get him into something we can see. And down low, Mark Newland. Actually, that's Delonte Ballard into 21. That's the showstopper. Man just shows off every time he gets in the car. It's just, I'm telling you what, amazing to see what he does. Behind them, that's Mark Newland. But who's coming through the field? Bobby Zielinski. I tell you, they need to put 3 tires on that guy because he just drives 4 tires. Oh, Mark's got GTA 5 on the side of that thing, and he's already putting it in the wall. I think he tried to run over a few pedestrians on the way, man, to the parking lot here today. Watch out for him. But Mark's trying to hold off a hard charging Bobby Zielinski. They'll go side by side, and that position's for 8th and 9th right now. As you see them battling it out pretty good, tooth and nail, side to side. Bobby's still trying to get around him. He's on that low line, but that high line's got such a move coming off the turn, can't get it done. Tyler Sifford missed a popularity himself right there behind him in 10th place, and he got Zoltan. Don't count that guy out. He'll whip out some sort of magical spell on you. Zoltan looking good up in 11th. Nick Northrup right there in the 12th place spot. He's running along there behind Zoltan. He has to fall back a little bit as Ethan Kurtz falls back. So far, everybody single file up front. Garrison Hogan leading it. Jake Nichols in 2nd. Freddie Del Rosa 3rd. David Shutt, right, Nightmare Man himself in the Transformer machine. In 4th, Cody Miller up there. Got some good battling going on back here. I don't know what Bobby Cheney's doing. Mr. Consistency, he's back here. He's trying to make a new way around the track or cheat one. You have to watch out him. Keep your one good eyeball on that car tonight. He's got the Napa know-how machine. He knows how to drive it. He kind of hangs back into the back a lot. The next thing you know, he comes flying back up to the front. That's why I call him consistency. And just knows how to drive. Bobby Zielinski, look at this. Oh, he is trying to tear down the back bumper of that number 96 of Mark Newland. He's got the virtual racing school there, folks. If you want to learn how to race, you want to learn how to go to school. If you want to learn how to just drive a NASCAR, check him out. Virtual Racing School. That is an awesome thing. I've never looked into it, but hey, it's pretty cool. We got a pass for the lead up front. Jake Nichols made it look good. Don't know what happened to Garrison Hogan. If we can't go back a couple laps here and see, I think he might have touched the wall. We'll go back up here and watch the replay and watch the pass for the lead right here, folks, as Jake Nichols. Oh, yeah, Garrison Hogan into the wall. He stuffed it like a turkey. And he's getting there Thanksgiving, so he definitely, man, made that thing gobble gobble. Whew. Made it yells. Jake Nichols now up front. Freddie De La Rosa in second. He's got his hands full, though, with that man, Cody Miller and David Shutt. They'll battle side by side. Here comes Miller on the bottom. Can't get that momentum run off the turn. Freddie has said, I'm going to try to run down the 73. They call him the Superman. Wow, that's okay. They can call him what they want. I'm going to win this race. Side by side, though, that's David Shutt and Cody Miller right there. David said the car was a little bit tight when we talked to him. Get this mess behind them. 3 wide back here. Delonte Ballard, Benjamin Nelson. And you got Garrison Hogan. I think Garrison got a little damage on that machine. And here comes the professor, Bobby Zielinski. Slowly but surely just working his way to the front. It should be a crime. I'll tell you, maybe Benjamin can pay him off. Say, look, stay behind us. Top End Gaming. Man himself, Delonte Ballard. Awesome run so far. David Shutt up to 3rd place. Looking good. He's trying to hold off a hard charger there in Cody Miller. Well, it's a good race all around so far. Let's go back here to Mark Newland because he's actually trying to hold off. Yeah, Garrison Hogan, he's got a lot of damage. He is fighting with that machine. Now he's got Tyler Sifford all over his back deck lid. Sifford looking right there to the inside. Going to try to take that spot away from him. Look at that move. Boy, Mr. Popularity, they said free beer, and he took off. At the Somewhere Saloon machine. Awesome move, and he's bringing Monster Energy along with him. Nick Northrup in the 54 machine on the bottom side. So they're like teammates going at it, tooth and nail. Tyler kind of just didn't get too far. He's going to make that pass over Mark. Mark's got to give it up to him a little bit. They're going to ride right there. Single file here so far. Looking good as they come out of turn down the Bassett. Tyler almost put that thing into the wall. That's going to let Mark look to the inside. Here he comes in the 96 SRA machines. He's going to make that pass on him. He's going to open the door up for Nick Northrup. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. It's a race to the line. Wow, I'm going to tell you, I don't know who got that one. I think the 96 might have got it. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. 4 more days to eat a dead turkey. You ain't lying. And you go to push. What'd you just say? Oh, breadcrumbs up a dead turkey butt. Yeah, I'm not eating the turkey's butt, but okay, I eat his leg all day long. Nom, 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 nom. Right now, I got a good lead going on, or a good race going on here between Mark Newland and Nick Northrup. They're going to go side by side as old Mark falls back just a little bit. Jake Nichols still in control of this one up front. There's old Zoltan back here. Got a little damage on his machine. Oh, but he's going to take the high line there and try to take it away from the number 3, Garrison Hogan. Woo! Well, these guys are getting awful tight coming off the turns there, getting up close. See, Ethan Kurt's up there fighting with that thing. He's got to keep banging. Well, he about banged the wall coming out of that mug. You know, hang on to it. Here comes Tyler Ducharme. Up there in the front side. And back in the back, you still got Bobby Cheney, excuse me, I'd say Bobby Zielinski. He's back up there. And Nate Trito still has not been able to move back to the front after, you know, had that first little mess up. What's up, gaming? How you doing out there? Man, we just having us a fun time right now racing this race so far. Look at this side-by-side duel happening up here. Mark Newland, he still got the GTA 5 machine. Y'all remember that song, man, by Dan Bull, GTA 5, I'm a light. Better not sing, man, that's not my day job. Right now, good race going on. Garrison Hogan still dropping back, though. He has got that number 3 machine. He is in trouble, folks. He hit the wall earlier on. The momentum's not on his side. He's hoping for a pit stop. He's probably yelling at his pit crew, man, I need 4 tires of fuel. Got to fix this thing. Let's see what Nick Northrup's going to do right here on the inside of Tyler Sifford, the Mr. Popularity man himself. He's got that Somewhere Saloon. What is it? Lucid Entertainment, Somewhere Saloon, Unleashed Graphics. Man, that's a mouthful to say. Can we get some abbreviations like Lucent, Unleashed, Graphics, Somewhere Saloon, Unleashed Graphics? Lucent, Unleashed, Graphics, Somewhere Saloon, Unleashed 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 Graphics, Unleashed Saloon. There we go. Something. I don't know. Chemo, come up with something, man, out there for me. Oh, Nicholas Caresso's your team. My bad. All right, I'm sitting up here starting Northrop. Okay. Well, Nicholas Caresso, he's a little bit off the pace. He's back there. That's right. He's got the other Somewhere Saloon machine. He's back in 17th right now, a little bit off the pace. My bad. Sorry about that, Chemo. I thought it was Nick Northrop. I had the Nick part right. It wasn't Nick. Up front, though, Jake Nichols, call him Superman himself, out front in that SimSpeedShop.com machine. And he is running. He is actually right now got a pretty good gap on Freddie De La Rosa, who is actually in the second place spot. David Shutt there in third. Cody Miller up in the fourth, who's got Show Me the Benjamins right there behind him. Benjamin Nelson up in the fifth. Delonte Ballard. Well, he looks in the rearview mirror and he's about to get scared because he's got the professor himself, Bobby Zielinski, clawing all the way down on the inside. This will be a battle for sixth place spot if he can get it done. One in front of him, Cody Miller's got his hands full with Benjamin. Benjamin says, well, I'm going to just set him up. I'm gonna make him scared just a little bit in that 28 machine. Right now, though, Bobby Zielinski's kind of evened out a little bit. So let's go back here to the back. This is still a good battle between these two, 8th and 9th place spot. Oh, contact! Nick Northrop almost sent up there. I don't know how well, man, a steak and a Monster Energy drink would go, but if it mixed it, I don't know, that'd be a hefty combination. Whew. I mean, you know, maybe throw some steak fries in there with it. You might have a good thing, but y'all let me know how that one worked. I don't know how that one would work out too well, but either way, you got Nick Northrop. He is still trying to work over Mr. Popularity himself without getting into the back end. Behind him, 3 wide, coming to the line, Ethan Kurtz. Zoltan right there with Tyler Ducharme. Well, we'll see how this thing's going to mesh out here in just a second, because it can me a lot. And here comes the 94. Look at this move to the high line. Ethan Kurtz, a baloney in the middle, almost slapped up the side. We got a car, man, sliding off down. That looks like caution is out. Josh Robbins hitting the wall. See what happened to him? I think he just lost it coming out of the turn, folks. Got a little loose. We've been 25 laps on this run so far. And that action right there. Oh, yeah, just got up there, pushed up into the wall. Bam! Oh! Oh! Somebody call 911. That dude, man's dead. Ouch! Wow. He clobbered the wall. I mean, he hit that thing so hard. He hit it so hard, man, it knocked his car off the screen. Wow. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Getting out here, seeing some awesome racing so far. Well, let's see who we can talk to next. All right. Who y'all want to talk to? You want me to talk to Tyler? I'll talk to Tyler. Let's wait till he goes into pit road, though. I don't want to mess him up on his pit stop. I did that before. They give me time, man, to eat a cookie. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Woo. See that mess up there on pit road? That wasn't my fault, because I didn't pull him down yet. So I just want y'all to know that. That's on Tyler. Y'all saw that firsthand, by the way. All right. I'm bring up Mr. Popularity himself, Tyler Sifford. Tyler Sifford, Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. Man, there earlier you was battling out with Nick Northrop and that number 54, and I said it looked like you had the Somewhere Saloon, you had a steak, and he had a Monster Energy drink. I don't know how well that combination goes together, but how's that car and how's everything going out there?
It feels really great. This is one of the best feeling cars I've had all season long. You know, I'm able to run the line I want to run, and you know, even with burning my tires up there, early in that run, I was still able to hang on. It was fun battling. Cars getting a little loose, which is something I enjoy. I don't mind it being too loose or too tight, as long as it's able for me to control. I'm fine with it. But so far it's really fun.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You look good out there in the top 10, running pretty good. And yeah, I just told him out there, I said, look, I don't blame me for the mishap on pit road. We were watching it. I hadn't pulled you up yet. That's why I tell him. But old Stephanie out there, lesson team, she goes, you're still going to blame me.
Oh, no, I was paying attention to the back of me, seeing when Northrop was going to pull in, because I know me and him going to be close during this race. So I was trying to outbreak him into his pit stall and see if I can get a faster lap time, and just slid on through just by a few inches.
Hey, I hear that. What do you think, real quick, you think you got the car to beat, get it done tonight?
I believe so. This Lucid Dreaming and Somewhere Saloon Camaro is really fast tonight, and I think if given the right opportunity and the right right time of day and right moves, I think I can get up there. It's just gonna be a matter of picking and choosing what lane to what to run in and time scale. All
right. Well, good luck out there, Tyler.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, Tyler Sifford calling Mr. Popularity. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing out there, man? I'll tell you what, Becky and everybody, getting set to go back. Green flag racing here for the SRA Xfinity Series. That's right, Sim Racing Authority. And these guys come with authority week in and week out and race in and race out and holiday and out, everything. What's up, Water? How you doing, man? Here we go. Pace cars in. We got Freddie De La Rosa's going to drop the hammer, and he's got Transformer Man behind him, David Shutt. Everybody gets a good jump. They're 3 wide with Tyler Sifford in the mix back there. Did not get the start that he wanted heading into turn 1. They're still 3 wide right here. The Nick Northrop, Ethan Kurtz behind him, Bobby Zielinski. Bobby says, look, I've seen this picture play out before. Y'all go ahead. Oh, he's got Ethan Kurtz up on his side by side, beating and banging his door a little bit. Ethan's getting excited back here talking about, hey, I'm running around with Bobby Zielinski. You got to be kidding me. And went up there and just said, he just went to his door and just said, hey, that's all it is. Battle for the lead, David Shutt. I told you he's a transforming nightmare here tonight, and he's about to transform this thing to the lead. The 42 machine looks to the inside. Can't get it done off the turn down the bad stretch. Now he's got to look in his rearview mirror and say, you got to be kidding me. Here comes the Superman with a cape flying on the inside. That's Jake Nichols. Behind him, Cody Miller's battling it out with Delonte Ballard. I'm going to tell you, if you don't see the excitement happening on the track, you must be blind or dead one. But either way, it's a good race up front. David Shutt sitting in second place. Jake Nichols up high. He says he's going to switch it around. Jake's got the powerhouse move to take second. Down the bad stretch, and he does. Jake up to second right now. Man, what a run so far. Here comes the 79. Show me the Benjamins. On the inside, he's going to try to run down Cody Miller. Freddie De La Rosa, he looks like a chicken and turkey time, running for his life because he's out front and he knows the 73 is going to run him down before it's over with. These boys, man, are having a field day out here right now. Mark Newland, he's got that GTA machine looking to the inside of Tyler Sifford. Can't take the popularity out of him right now. Awesome run so far. Look at these guys put on a show. Cody Miller back to the inside of David Shutt. Side by side at a turn 4. Cody can't get it done. Going to leave the door open for Benjamin, though. On the inside, crossed the line. That was a duel. He went in and weed-eated the grass a little bit and made the pass. Awesome. Here comes Bobby Zielinski, the professor himself. He says, fellas, y'all get up there, man, and go door banging the door banging. I'm going to come up here and slowly but surely, man, get this thing done. It is awesome. Right now, man, a good run as here comes Bobby. Bobby's on the inside, takes it away from Delonte. He's going to run down Cody Miller if he can. Up front, Jake Nichols says, how you doing, Freddie? Freddie's going, man, somebody please get this guy off my back bumper. He is pushing him down the front stretch into the turn. Up top, actually lost a little momentum. That's going to open the door for David Shutt on the inside. That's all right, Stephanie, man. You know, everybody has a rough season. Got to look at my career. It's about dead. So there you go. Hey, at least yours is a lot better. And you can look pretty doing it. You're a girl. So there you go. Me, I can't look pretty doing it. I put my face up there and, well, I scare the neighbors. But that's just for another episode and another day. Right now, battle up front. Freddie De La Rosa's out front. Jake Nichols sitting in second place. David Shutt there in third. Benjamin Nelson. Here's the battle for the lead. Jake going to get it done this time. He looks to the inside. He's going to go door to door with him. Can't get it. I think that high line's got the momentum pushing off the turn. You can just see, man, you're able to get a better bite coming off the turn up high. They were talking about these cars being a little bit tight. You can see earlier on some of these guys getting up into the wall, and that's what the tightness will be coming out of the turns. But after a while, those tires will give way, and it absolutely will, you know, get loose on them, man, as the run goes in. Jake Nichols still working over Freddie Del Rosa right there up front. Benjamin Nelson, he is still working over. Actually, he has made it past. Bobby Zielinski's going to try to work over Cody Miller. My bad. As Jake Nichols still is looking in. Let's go a little further back here and see what Tyler Ducharme and company's back here doing, because they're all in a single line in a freight train. That's Bryce Senasack. You got Garrison Hogan, who hit the wall earlier. You got Nicholas Caressel back here. He's back up to 16th. Got into a little incident. Here comes Bobby Chaney, Mr. Consistency himself, up to 17th. And Nate Trito, unfortunately, the man out of the race here tonight. Hate to see that on his end, because he had a good starting position up front. Got caught up in a little bit of trouble. Back up front, Freddie is still out front in this one. I'm going to tell you right now, Jake Nichols is all over his back deck lid, chewing at that bumper. Here comes David Shutt, though, trying to run in the tire tracks of these two. If he can hold on, it is so dead even up front. Look at that run that Jake gets coming off the turn, heading into 3. Is he going to try to drive it down in there? No, Freddie takes the line that he needs, that middle side, maybe down a little bit low. Oh, Jake trying to see if he can't squeeze a bumper up there. Can't get it. Not yet. He's going to see if he can't get the high line. Freddie's not going to give him that middle to high lane, because he knows once he gets up there, it's over with. He'll say you can have the inside lane all day long. You see him go towards the middle of the track there to protect that line. So right now, Jake needs the line that actually Freddie Del Rosa is running up front here as they head off into 3. We're at lap 45. Folks, remembering another 5 more laps. We throw the competition caution for the halfway here. So Freddie definitely wants those valuable bonus points. But so does that man right there who is chewing his back deck lid off. And that would be this man right here, Jake Nichols. Definitely getting it done, as he is a star-studded competitor out here as they head out of turn 2. Gets a good run, just can't get that bite. He don't have the line that he needs coming off the turns. They go into 3. Freddie's doing an outstanding job taking away what Jake needs to get around him. It is so tough to pass here right now, and we can see it all panning out and just coming to a head up here. That's right, Vegas, roll the dice. You definitely got to. Someone's going to have to make a unique style pit stop, because I can already see after these tires get worn out a little bit, or get a little bit of, you know, wear on them, which are lap 14 on the run here so far. When they get a little wear on them, it gets harder to pass. I mean, even Bobby Zielinski, I'm going to tell you what, that guy right there is one of the best of the best. He's got WC beside his name. That's world-class professional right there. It ain't called, you know, wrestling class or anything like that, but he's world-class professional in iRacing. I've seen that guy do some amazing things. Awesome run. Bobby Zielinski and the Virtual Racing School. That's the iRacing Virtual Racing School. Check that out. If you definitely want to know how to be a pro, check those guys out. Cody Miller, though, right now on his back bumper. All on what we talking about, Stephanie? All on what now? All on black, Pete, please. All on black. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Yeah, Cody is the only one out there, man, that ain't got his paint job right so far. I'm trying to tell these guys, get these things right. That's right. Up the street. Wait with the camera. Absolutely. Up front, you've still got the top 3 guys nose to tail. Freddie De La Rosa is out front. Jake Nichols right there in second. David Shutt in third. Benjamin, he is running them down, though. Here he comes. I say, show me the Benjamins. And that man is definitely getting down. Says, Miss and me. Hang on a minute. Try to get a side view of his car. What we got? Miss and Me Media. CMTA. No clue what that is, but there you go, folks. Showing it all for you. That's Benjamin. Got Bobby Zielinski right behind them. A little further back here to Bobby Chaney. And what in the world is Bobby Chaney doing? We go to him, and he's out here, man. you know, they got guys that they hire to actually to do stuff to the landscape, and you don't really need to be doing that. But him and Tyler Ducharme, let's watch the replay. And boom! They went side by side. Wow. Bobby Zielinski. I call him Mr. Consistency. I've never called him the lawnmower man. Right there, trimming the hedges a little bit. Woo! It stops. All on black on the roulette wheel. Okay. Oh, she's playing. Oh, okay. She's playing roulette again. I got you. Oh, I got you. All right. I was wondering what you was. I mean, I didn't know if you was at the somewhere saloon and yeah, Cheney out there mowing the grass, weed eating a little bit. He's helping out landscaping. That's all. I might forgot to tell him, man, that they got guys that do that. Not a time, man, for me to switch the camera on to him. Next thing I know, he's out there, man, trying to take a shortcut through the track. I understand he's a little slow tonight. Don't cheat. All right, cookie time. I'm going to bear with me since I'm by myself up here tonight. Tim's feeling under the weather. Pit stops. Yeah, everybody's on pit road. They're going to get 4 tires and fuel. He's got that awesome pit stall right now. How much money you winning out there, Stephanie? Winning a lot. So put it all on black. Oh, battle off. Race off pit road is going to be won by Freddie Del Rosa. That's a good pit stop, too. Close, 14:33 to 14:39. Wow, good pit stops right there. So Freddie gets back out front. Jake's going to be in second. David Shutt up to third. Benjamin Nelson's going to be the fourth. Bobby Zielinski the fifth. Run down here on this restart again, as that actually probably was supposed to have been the competition caution, but it looked like it was thrown because Bobby Cheney probably, here's the scenario with that, folks. I know those two got together, but probably Bobby was trying to look for the button to actually throw the caution and probably ended up getting into him. So he needs an admin. He needs help. Stephanie, you want to help that man out? All right, we're getting set here to go back green flag race. Hey, I'm with you on that one. I love all my money in the bank too. The problem is it goes in and it comes out about as fast as it goes in. Usually faster. All right, the caution here. Competition caution. Halfway home here in this one. Quite halfway home. 65 will put us halfway. Got 130 laps going to be on the board tonight here. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, folks. SRA, Sim Racing Authority. Right, there you go, live. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. SRA Xfinity Series here. Ah, okay. What do? You work? I mean, do you work on Sundays? Or what you doing? I got to ask because you're out there in the chat. You say you're not home on Sundays. I mean, if you don't want to say, if you're like with, significant other or anybody like that, I'm just saying. Oh, Randy throws the cautions. Oh, okay. What was Bobby doing then? Sleeping? I mean, we don't want you giving away no secrets, Stephanie, all right? Cool. Well, I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me know how everything sounds and looks to you out there, too, by the way. I always appreciate, man. I want to make sure the sound sounds good to you and, the cars look good and everything sounded good. Yeah, think I need to change anything? Friday through Monday, Working. Okay. No, you're not. Talking on the chat, watching the race. Where you working? Don't tell me. Ain't working no bar, are you? You working the Somewhere Saloon? Ain't working on... I better not say that. I'm gonna get in trouble. I better quit. Where you working at? You got your phone in the pocket. Checking every once in a while. Let me check, see what the race looks like. That's die-hard SRA commitment right there, folks. At work, watching the race. I do appreciate it. Love it. Shh. Okay, I'm shh. All right, shh. Y'all be quiet out there in the chat. Definitely gonna get in trouble. All right, here we go. Pace car, lights off. We're going back green flag racing. She said she's in Vegas. Here we go. Pace cars coming out of turn 4. That was a good one. I like that. Ducks off on pit road. Freddie De La Rosa is going to lead him to the green, and he says he's not going to waste time. He gets a good jump out front, and I don't know who that is on the outside there. Tyler Ducharme, I think. He says, that fella's just going too slow for me. I'm out of here. Wow. Tyler Ducharme just made up about 50 spots on the restart. I don't know if that's legal or not, but he is 3 wide either way. And he's got Delonte Ballard and Zoltan right there on the inside of him. Nick Northrup mixing it up. Yes, the bar's in Colorado. Absolutely. Y'all sell weed? Man, I know it's legal there. Wish it was here. Uh-oh, trouble time. Bobby Zielinski coming up through the front. Hang on to it. He's going to battle it out with none other than Jake Nichols. And he pushed up the track just a little bit. That's going to leave the door open for Benjamin Shelton right there. Benjamin's looking to the inside. Going to swap that spot around. Can't get it done yet. He's got a little damage on the front of that car. Might just be the angle that I'm looking at. But right now, Bobby is looking good. Zielinski up there in the 4th place spot. Freddie is hanging out front. Got David Shutt behind him. Jake Nichols there in 3rd. Bobby Zielinski up to the 4th place spot. Benjamin back to 5th. Cody Miller 6th. Tyler Sippard. He's moved it on up there to the 7th place spot. Delonte Ballard back here. And got to go on back here to the back. Oh, Ethan Kurtz into the wall. Boom. He hit both ways. This way to Sunday. Ouch. And keeps going. No caution, folks. But he totally destroyed that car. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 11 got into him. He got loose. Bam! Into the wall. Well, he's got to keep banging on that thing, and he is. He kept banging. I mean, holy cow, he hit the outside, hit the inside. I mean, really, he hit cars on the track. Ethan Kurtz. Make sure he's okay. No caution, though. Wow, Freddie De La Rosa still leading this one. And, David Shutt there in tow. Battles on for 3rd place here, though. You got Jake Nichols and Bobby Zielinski. They're mixing it up a little bit. Hate that, man, on Ethan Kurtz's part. But, boy, he definitely, man, destroyed that car as he hit the inside and outside wall. Wow. Coming around this one, well, Tyler Ducharme, I don't know what he was doing, but Tyler Ducharme was coming on pit road. Wow. He had a heck of a start out there. Oh, okay, got scheme mode. Yeah, well, I just know Colorado, it's legal, that's all. I love South Park, by the way. Favorite show. I love South Park. As we get back here, look at Delonte Ballard. Going to work over the back end of Mr. Popularity himself, Tyler Sippard. Hey, Becky, you still out there? Where's Dre at tonight? Y'all, I'm not saying much. Hope I didn't scare y'all away. Right now, good run. Tyler Sippard trying to hold off Delonte Ballard. They're going to go side by side. Be careful. You've seen it all night long. These guys push and get up there and hit each other. They'll just make a little bit of contact. Look at that. Delonte made the pass and look awesome. Y'all ever seen the picture of Delonte? Man, looks like Little John at Eastside Boy. That was a hard lick. Somebody better get the virtual ambulance out there. Help that guy out. Whew. That was a tough one. Nick Northrup up to 10th. Here comes Nicholas Caressel. He spun earlier in the race. Teammate there, Tyler Sippard. He's up to 11th, looking good. Femi Alott. Haven't really said much about him. He's up to 12 so far. We're at lap 63 of 130 in the books. So far has been a very good race Number 11 machine looking good. Bryce Senesac right behind him in 13th. Garrison Hogan up to 14th. So far, man, all these guys are nose to tail. Back up front, you've still got Freddie De La Rosa out front. David Shutt there in second. Jake Nichols in third. Bobby Zielinski not been able to close that gap. He's been able to get close, but it's just like it's like a brick wall. He can't seem to get up there. See what he needs to do. Look at the run. David Shutt gets off the turn, but that means nothing if you can't get around him. Such a hard place to pass. Everybody kind of just evens out after a while here. Got your other three machines back here. Cody Miller, Benjamin Nelson, Delonte Ballard. They're all right there single file. Tyler Sifford now has Zoltan breathing down his back door. Tyler sitting in the 8th place spot. Zoltan's up to 9th. Nick Northrup there to 10th. Nicholas Caressel, he's up high, but he's got Femi a lot right there behind him. Wow. Oh, I got you. Ethan says, what? Well, hey, at least you're keeping up your sponsor's name going. Keep banging. So, keep banging, Ethan. You're doing good. David Shutt still trying to figure out a way to get around that number 72 machine of Freddie De La Rosa. Freddie, man, knows how to get around this place. He has definitely got a fast machine out here. And he knows how to race. I mean, Freddie's definitely one of these guys, man, you gotta watch out for week in and week out. Bobby Zielinski, he is slowly but surely gaining on Jake. We've seen it time and time again. Catching and passing. Freddie doesn't want to leave that outside lane open there to David. He is flirting with a little bit of disaster every time. David, if he gets that nose out there, he might be able to get that run on him as he comes off the turn here. And he's going to look to the inside. He's going to get done. Get enough to maybe pass him. Wow, what a power move by David Shutt off the turn. Took it to the lead. And there was nothing Freddie could do about it right there. As those guys are every one of them right there, inches upon inches. No, I'm not lonely. I'm good. I'm having a field day up here in this booth, man, tonight. Freddie De La Rosa looking to the inside. Coming down low. He's going to try to take that spot back from that man. Can he get it done? Nope. Out of turn 4. Wow, here comes Jake Nichols to the high side. That's what he needed to do right there. You've been on the phone, Becky. Hey, nothing wrong with being on the phone. Hey, I've done this a many times by myself, and I love it. Y'all can see I keep this action going up here. This is an awesome race right now. Freddie De La Rosa there in 3rd place spot. Jake Nichols sitting up in 2nd. Bobby Zielinski up in the 4th. You've got Benjamin Nelson there in 5th. It is a riot right now. Look at this hornet's nest of a mess going on for the top side spot. Who's going to get it? I mean, Jake's trying to run down David. All 4 of these machines are almost dead even. The problem is it is so hard to pass at this place. Bobby says, well, I'll take that high side there, Freddie. You left the door open. He's going to get it. I think the high lane's the place to be. But the problem is, with a high lane, wow. So far, side by side, Bobby Zielinski, he's going to try to take it. Freddie, man, powers back to the inside. Oh, contact between the two, just a little bit of a fender rubbing. Jake's kind of holding him up a little bit. Freddie has to fall back in line. I think everybody's single file. It's a good race right there between two professionals out there. Nice looking run as David Shutt. He's been in this position before. Out front with a lap 71 here of 130. Can Jake Nichols get enough to move around him right now? Back here and see what we got going on. Everybody's kind of spread out. Single file. Looking good so far. Oh, Tyler Sifford, he's up there. Tyler Sifford so far, man, looking good. Nick Northrup, he is up there. Again, folks, like I say, man, Joe White up here tonight. And Tim, who's normally up here with me, he is under the weather. Definitely feeling really, really bad. Full contact almost between the two there. Nick Northrup He almost got in the back end of old Tyler Zipper and sent Mr. Popularity into the stands. He'd be like, well, you love the fans? There you go. To the inside. But yeah, Tim's under the weather tonight. Definitely want everybody to keep your thoughts and prayers for him, as he's definitely not feeling well. Called me today, talked to him a little bit, so told me he needs to get his butt man to the emergency room. I think he's got pneumonia. Ooh, what we got up front? We got a battle. Boy, these 4 guys up here are definitely duking it out. They're just not letting up. We now got 5 machines. You've got David Shutt, Jake Nichols, Freddie De La Rosa, Bobby Zielinski, Benjamin Nelson. I mean, come on. Can you give me any more star-studded names here in the SRA Sim Racing Authority? Look at Freddie De La Rosa pinching to the inside there. He is trying to give everything he can. Maybe rub some of that black to the orange and make it black and orange up there. Oh, man. Side by side out of the turn. They're 2x2 out of turn 4. Jake just can't get out of the way fast enough for these guys up front. Here's Bobby Zielinski. Look how even these guys are up front here racing so far. Now, this is a good battle duel as they head off and out of turn number 2 down the back stretch. Saw Benjamin make the pass over Freddie, but then he had to give it up as Freddie gets a good crossover move coming into turn 3. But is he going to be able to make the pass? No, because that car pushes up the track. You can see it. Just cannot hold it down low. The high line is the place to be. These tires are starting to go away at lap 22 on them here for the run that we've had so far. David Shutt still holding them off. Side by side for the battle here for 4th and 5th. That would be Freddie De La Rosa on the inside. Benjamin Nelson's going to have to let him get it. That's a good power move by Freddie. Wow. Here comes Bobby Zielinski to the inside. Is he going to be able to take that move away from Jake? We'll see if that inside lane works for him. Coming off of turn 4 to the line. Jake's going to get him by a nose this time. Wow. Good run. Lap 77 here, 130, folks. Been a very, very tight battle up front between about 4 awesome competitors here. David Shutt's looking in his rearview mirror because he knows he's got 2 guys back there that can pass him at any moment that they probably won't, or at least try, that is. You've got the 73 of Jake Nichols there. Bobby Zielinski sitting in 3rd. Freddie De La Rosa back and forth. Benjamin Shelton up in the 5th. Cody Miller, he's a little bit far away. The big action is happening right here for the top 5 spots. Everybody knows the tell. So even up front so far between these guys. Wow. Good race that they're happening here. Nick Northrup up in the 8th place spot. Delonte Ballard's right there. Go behind him because Femi Alot. He's working over Tyler Sifford out of turn 4. They'll go door to door. Be a drag race to the line. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Sifford. He got it that time. Nice run. He's going to hang on to the 9th place spot. But going into turn 1, and the number 11, Femi Alot, drove it down into turn 1. Take that spot away. He'll take the number 9th place spot from him. Tyler falls back to 10th. Been out there for about 26 laps. I got a feeling I'm going to start seeing green flag pit stops here soon, folks. I know they got to be screaming for some tires out there here soon. Definitely. Let's see what Bobby Cheney's doing back here. Earlier on, he was back mowing the grass. He's back in the 15th place spot. Art Newland right there in front of him. Aaron Cummings back in the 16th. Tyler Ducharme back to 17th. We've got 2 cars out of the race. Obviously, probably going to be a lot more than that, but we got 2 officially out. That's Zoltan, Nate Trito. That's back up front. David Shutt is fighting for his life as Jake Nichols is all over the tailgate of him right now. You've got Bobby Zielinski all over his tailgate and Freddie De La Rosa. It is a freight train coming out of the turn to the bad stretch as they storm off down into turn 3 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Those 4 guys are all set right there, locked together, bumper to bumper. What's up, dude? How you doing? Coming out of turn 4, you make one mistake right up front there, and they're probably going to get into each other. David does not want to open that high line up to the Jake Nichols. Jake's probably going to have to drive that thing down on the inside. Here comes Freddie on the inside. down the bad stretch. He's going to go side by side with Bobby Zielinski. Right now, for the moment, has the third place spot. Is he going to try to fit that car in the middle there? No, he can't get it done. Washes up the track out of 4. Bobby has to chase it up to the wall just a little bit there. Oh, and Freddie blinked. That's what we want to see. Don't want to see no blinkers. Here we go. Jake's going to drive it on the inside. He's had enough sitting back here behind him. We battle for the lead and battle for 3rd and 4th. Jake can't get the move made right now. And neither can Freddie De La Rosa. Here comes Benjamin Nelson. He says, well, y'all fellas may take it side by side. I'll take it 3 wide. He's going to try to get that mix. Coming out of turn 4. Man, this is a duel up front. Definitely a great racing these guys are having right now. As you've got Bobby Zielinski, Benjamin Nelson, Jake Nichols, David Shutt. Can I get an amen on who's the names up front? Battle for the lead. Here comes Jake. Oh, Freddie puts it in the wall. He stuffed it up there. That's what I was afraid of. That car just pushed straight up into the wall. Jake's looking down low. I don't know if that thing's going to hold. Oh, boy, I tell you, that's close right there, coming up into the back end of him. Man, right here, it is inches upon inches of these guys up front duking it out. Bobby Zielinski moves on to the inside. Is he going to be able to take that 2nd place spot? I just don't think nobody can get the inside to work as of right now. Everybody who has tried on older set of tires just cannot get it to work. And if the professor can't get it to work, you know nobody's going to get it to work. Let me not say that because we got some awesome guys. Right now, David Shutt's doing everything. He knows what he has to do. Protect the middle and the high line of the track until green flag stops. Don't want to be the caution, that is. Jake is all over his back end trying to find a way around him. He's able to get up to his door. He just can't get that next little oomph. Maybe he's going to drive it into the turn this time and see if he can't send that thing. He does. He's on the inside of him. He pinches him down just a little bit as they're out of turn 4. Again, the high line prevails. David Shutt holds on to the lead. Absolutely. Right now, that's bringing Benjamin Nelson up into the party here as Bobby Zielinski's hanging on to 3rd. So far, the top 4 guys nose to tail, and David Shutt sitting in his rearview mirror just looking going, ha! I told y'all I had a transformer out here, and he's bad fast here tonight. Looking good out front there with David Shutt in the number 42 machine. Talked to him earlier on. He said that thing was tight. Well, it's tightly fitting in the 1st place spot right now because Jake cannot find a way around him. And that is good news for all these other competitors. Here comes Benjamin Nelson on the inside. Benjamin tried to send that thing going down the turn. He almost sent it to the rear view quarter panel of Bobby Zielinski coming out of turn number 2 as they head off into turn 3 this time by. They'll be at lap 89 when they cross it. Here Jake looks to the inside one more time. He'll try it coming out of turn 4. It might just have to be a last lap, last turn style pit here. I would actually say so. Oh, Jake says, I'll take the grass. No problem. Is he going to send it in turn 1? He definitely is. They're still door to door, though. Coming out of turn number 2 down the back stretch, David Shutt says, not today. And he comes out of there, man, with a heap of fire as it's still side by side. If he can just ever slightly get that car in front of him and slide up the track, they pinch each other out of 4. This is a battle, folks, for the lead up front as David Shutt will still lead that lap. Coming across the line into turn 1, Jake Nichols down low. He will send that thing sailing in turn 1, but look at this crossover move. Jake kind of overdrove the turn, but the problem is he's coming off the turn. He still had the momentum. David Shutt says, ha, but he's not going to get it done. Bobby Zielinski on the inside. If he can't clear him coming out of turn 4, Bobby says, I've had enough. Got to give me 4 tires. I'm done. Up front, Jake Nichols made that move. He sent that thing in there with a yahoo. Boy, that was awesome. Man, right now, Benjamin Nelson is battling it out. He's got the high line. I think everybody is going to do it. They coming in for the pit stops now. I got a feeling they're going to come in with, yeah, that was an awesome pinch, awesome race between 2 top-notch competitors up front. You saw desperation in the 73. As David Shutt's on pit road, he says, fine, I'm going to come in and get 4 tires. I'll be back up there in a minute, Jake. Don't worry about it. Lap 91 of 130. What a battle this is here at Las Vegas. I told you what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas here tonight. Benjamin Nelson up to second. Jake Nichols, and he is slingshotting that thing out of turn 2. Looking on the inside. He wants that spot. I just don't know if he's got enough to be able to get it or not. Nope, he's going to come into the pits. Both of them are. Hot and heavy, look at that. Well, that's a dirt track right there. Vaughn Griffin Jr. styled that thing coming out of turn 4. Woo! Love it. 79 machine there, Benjamin Nelson. He came into pit road like he was coming in, man, for a hot and heavy, man, to a McDonald's sale. That was nice. Oh, yeah, when you put the best of the best together, man, it is awesome, man, to see. Freddie De La Rosa is going to take over the lead. The problem is he's got a lot of damage where he clobbered the wall earlier on. Him and the wall had a fight, and the wall won, unfortunately. So the 72 machines out front. Bobby Chaney, he's going to be in second. Aaron Cummins. Everybody's cycling through. Green flag pit stops right now. Again, want to appreciate everybody tuning in. Get everybody out there, man, watching. Good race so far. Bobby Zielinski, though, won. Oh, it's going to be bad news for everybody because he won the battle off pit road over David Shutt. Uh-oh. I was trying to see if he took 2 tires, but he didn't. Actually, okay, he came in a lap earlier. That's why. So, David has about one more lap newer tires. Oh, absolutely. Sunday night duel here, SRA style at Las Vegas International Speedway here for the SRA Xfinity Series. And that's right. Appreciate everybody tuning in to OSRN Network. Online, simracingnetwork.com. Hey, if you haven't hit the like button, man, hit a thumbs up, hit a like, hit a share out there, man, for these guys. They love it. Obviously, if you don't like what you see, and you don't like, man, these guys or anything, there's a little thumbs down button. You can hit it. And I still appreciate you coming by, man, tuning in. As always, good race up front. Bobby's going to Zielinski's going to run around being the leader after this one. Bobby Chaney is still out front. I think he's just trying to play maybe a caution card right now. He would love to see a caution. Who's his teammate? They need a wreck. Ethan ain't on the track, is he? What's up over there? Got the tweeter side, man, going over on the other side here. I don't know what that guy just said, but PTD, I don't know what he said. Something. He's having fun. Bobby Chaney out front leading this one. Well, he would love to have a caution. Hey, Ethan, get back on the track. I'm just kidding. No. Bobby Chaney out front. Aaron Cummins sitting in second. Going to cycle around to Bobby Zielinski. Going to be the man out front here. Just know he would love to have a caution. But that's the man right there. That's the man in charge. Bobby Chaney. Runs the SRA gang here. Does a great job, man. I love the SRA. I've known the SRA guys, man. They come over to Extreme Motorsports, and they came over and dominated. Did an outstanding job, man. In the Cup Series, I love those guys. I like the Cup Series here. I don't broadcast the Cup Series, but I know they have a very, very good Cup Series on the Monday night. I do have my last Monday night races tomorrow night. Sim500, they end their season, and my Mondays are up pretty much. So right now, Bobby Chaney down front. Aaron Cummins right there in second. Bobby Zielinski about 12 seconds back. David Shutt. David, I'm trying to look at the lap times. Not quite as fast as Bobby, even though with those new little tires, that time he was going around. I don't know. This is just not good news. I think they're going to need a caution, man, to try to catch that guy. Once Bobby Zielinski got out front, you've seen it all race long. It's very hard to pass. Who's y'all's favorite driver out here? All right. Bite of a cookie right there. Sorry about that, folks. We got Bobby, we got Benjamin Nelson. He's up to 6 right now. Nick Northrup right there behind him. Cody Millard up to 8th. Delonte Ballard in 9th. Along with Nicholas Caressel, who was battled up to the 10th place spot. Bryce Senesac looking good. He's up in 11th. Now Tyler Sifford falling off just a little bit. He's back there in 12th place spot right now. Arian Cummings, that's nice looking Army machine he's got out there. I like that. Low Army machine. Hey Becky, I get to go for my nerve conduction test tomorrow. Feeling all right now. I'll feel nervous in the morning. Bobby Chaney still leading at 48 laps on those tires. Oh, he's probably hoping and praying for a caution. The problem is 12 seconds. Aaron Cummings finally gave it up. Oh, look at this. Are you kidding? Tyler Ducharme. Oh, what in the world Tyler Ducharme is doing? No caution. But let's go back and watch. That's the leader, folks, at the time. Bobby Chaney. Tyler Ducharme threw it in there. And they got into each other. Again. I think them two got into each other earlier in the race. That's an awesome driving job by Tyler. Boom. Wow. Oh. That's not how you do it. Oh yeah, I love that test RW. Yeah, I bet I will. Yeah. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice already. Hey, it is what it is. Maybe it'll find out why my dadgum hands and arms fall asleep all the time. Good battle right here, though. Look at this. Jake Nichols, David Shutt, Benjamin Nelson. They're all going to battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place spot. Well, these guys definitely ain't went to sleep on the track. I'll tell you that much. They've been battling all race long, especially these two guys. Back and forth. Chasing down Bobby Zielinski. He actually will be the leader. Yeah, I can't talk. Leader. David Shutt's falling off the pace just a little bit. Oh, look at that, man. Door to door. Almost trading some paint right there. That was a good pinch move coming out of the turn. That's actually for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place as you're seeing the run here. As Bobby Chaney has yet to steal coming to the pits. What he's waiting for. Thanksgiving or Christmas. Been out there for 53 laps. No, he can't go the whole way. I know he's probably just hoping for a caution. I hope he does. He realizes he's an admin. He probably could throw one. I didn't say that. Bobby Zielinski there in 2nd place spot, running him down. I mean, he's obviously on way newer tires. And a lot fast. Just to give you an idea, speed, time-wise, folks, which you can see it up there in the chart, but time-wise, Bobby ran a 32.5, and the other Bobby Zielinski ran a 31.4. It ain't payback if they try to do it twice. Yeah, I hear you. Leader has preference. There you go. Right now, Jake Nichols is the man, though. It's running down Bobby Zielinski. I mean, he is coming on strong. He's got about 2 or 3 lap newer tires. Look at that run off there. What's going on, Cody? How you doing? End of the turn. Is he going to get it done? You never said where you work at there, Stephanie. Stephanie says she's at work. Jake is on the high line. Bobby's on the low in the middle. Well, he says, I'll give you that bottom. Becky says, yeah, you ain't had much words tonight, Becky. Hey, quietest I've seen you in a race. Must be tired. Well, they're closing in on the leader, Bobby Cheney, who just says, you know what? Been out here for 59 laps. Going to come on in. Wow. Long time. Here's the battle now for the lead. Jake Nichols on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. These two know each other very, very well, but look at that power move off the turn. And Jake's got to be thinking, man, I had to do this against David Shutt. Now I got to do it against one of the masters out here, the professor himself, Bobby Zielinski. And I got Benjamin Nelson breathing down my back deck lid. Gonna look to that inside. Oh, Bobby almost turned down into him. Had to pull that car up just a little bit. When the turn one, is he gonna be able to just send that thing in there? He can just get it just a little bit. Nope. Bobby still got the run off the turn. Just look at that power move, and that's going to leave the door open for Benjamin Nelson to come to the high line into turn 3. They'll go side by side. So you got Jake Nichols down low. Oh, what's up, Becky? Well, we understand you had an important phone call. That's okay. Bobby Zielinski almost into Jake Nichols. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Benjamin Nelson to the high side. Had it for a moment. Bobby had to do an evasive move right there. What's that, Becky? An evasive move, though, came down, almost got into Jake, and that was a move and a half. Here comes Benjamin Nelson to the inside. Bobby Zielinski has got his hands full. He's probably thinking to himself, these guys have got subscriptions to the virtual racing school. They got to. They're up here, man, knocking me around. Old Tyler Sifford sitting in 10th right now, and Nicholas Carresso is sitting in 8th. The battles for the lead. Oh, Benjamin gets loose. Jake's going to take that spot away. Here comes the nightmare himself. Transformer man, David Shutt, is going to try to drive it up there. That's what Bobby Zielinski sees in his rearview mirror. He likes it. That's what he wants to see. Those two guys back there, man, duking it out. I hear that, Cody. 3 wide for the lead again. Jake thought about it. Benjamin's on the inside. He's up top, door to door. This could be a wreck about to happen if it was anybody else. Not going to happen today. David Shutt to the high line. Here comes Benjamin Nelson on the inside. Folks, this is a battle for the lead with 15 to go here at Las Vegas. Up front, lap car, get out the way. Move. That's what I'm saying. Get out the way. Do something, man. We got a battle up front here. Dang, lap car needs to get out the way. Somebody needs to tell him, get on the horn. Right now, Benjamin Nelson throwing that thing for everything he's got worth on the 79 to the inside. Trying to take over that top spot from Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski has powered it up to the front side here. Here comes David Shutt back to the inside, though. He's up top. Jake Nichols is back. Cody Miller. Oh, wait a minute. That's Nick Northrup. My bad. I thought it said Cody Miller. He's in a black car, but he is in a black car back there. I told you that lap car need to get out the way. Bobby Zielinski's still hanging on to it. He is driving every line that they could possibly give him. Maybe he needs to try Bobby Cheney line down in the grass. Right now, though, he is protecting everything he's got up front because it all matters. And I just told you the lap car needs to get out the way, and he ain't get out the way. Man, I'm telling you what, somebody needs to get on the horn and tell Mark Newland, move. These guys are battling. Mark thinking GTA, that's what he's thinking. Right there, David Shutt back to the lead. He led earlier in this one. Right now to the inside of one of the best in iRacing here tonight. In the series, in life, in the universe. David Shutt to the inside. Oh, they door slam. Coming off the turn. They traded paint. That's going to leave it wide open, though, for Jake Nichols to the high line. Powering down the bad stretch into turn 3. You have got to race. Nick Northrup, where in the world did Monster Energy come from? 3 wide for it. You wanted a race, you got it. You wanted SRA, you got it. Folks, let me tell you, don't get no better than this right here. Yeah, man, I'm about to give the man who wins this race a beer and some sausage. They are 3 wide behind them. And Jake Nichols just sent that thing in like Superman on crack. Right there, Bobby Zielinski, he swapped him back over to the inside. Benjamin Nelson says, not today. 3 wide for the lead. Folks, I'm going to come out my chair here in a minute. I'm going to tell you this thing's going to break and my microphone's going to fall off. If they don't quit, my blood pressure's going to hit the roof for the lead up front to the line. You've got Jake Nichols, Bobby Zielinski in the middle, Benjamin Nelson down low, and David Shutt behind them, still locked together, 3 wide. Are you kidding me? This is a heart attack waiting to happen. Nelson almost into the Zielinski. Jake Nichols says, I got you going. Here comes David Shutt. Woo, what a race. Man, if you don't like that, you ain't a race fan. And I'm going to tell you, that don't get your heart pumping and your hair flying up and down on your skin and getting you want to run up and down the neighborhood. Ain't nothing will. That right there, man, to get a guy off crack. Well, I'm going to tell you, that was some good racing up front. Jake Nichols definitely doing what he had to do with Bobby Zielinski, man, sitting in second. Nick Northrup out of nowhere. Awesome. Nice run. I don't know where Nick Northrup came from, but out of nowhere, he came into the mix here. And he is right now sitting in the 3rd place spot. These guys are under a blanket battling it out tooth and nail. Jake wants this race. Bobby Zielinski definitely was trying everything to hold him off. As you've got now David Shutt there in the 2nd place spot. 8 laps to go in this one at Las Vegas, and it's still anybody's race. David Shutt almost stuffed that thing to the wall. Benjamin Nelson still hanging on to the 4th place spot. Every one of these guys can win this race up front. Yeah, line, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm having me a field day up here in this one. Awesome racing so far. You have got 5 cars right now that are all nose to tail. Now, I have no clue where Nick Northrup came up, but at the right time, at the right place. The man's got monster on that machine, and he is trying to chew the back end down of the professor himself. With that monster machine, he is on the inside of him. Can he make the pass? Now, Jake Nichols is the one who would love to see this. There's 2 things I need to point out, folks. Last lap puts an end to it. 5 to go. Caution comes out. That puts an end to it. You ain't lying. I'm going to take my blood pressure medicine after this race because this thing right now is just breaking down up front. And I have not seen racing like this in a while. iRacing brings it. NASCAR, eat your heart out. You ain't got nothing on the sim racing authority, man, right now because they're bringing a race like authority like no other. Jake Nichols, the Superman. I said it. There ain't nobody got kryptonite for him tonight as Nick Northrup is trying to run down old Bobby Zielinski. Awesome run right here. Show me the Benjamins. Are they going to move somebody out the way? We've seen it all night long. Look at the 54. Nick Northrup sending it in. Bobby Zielinski said, not today. I'm going to take you to school. And boom, boy, look at that move. I got a feeling Benjamin Nelson shot Bobby Zielinski by him in the middle of the turn. Crossover move again. Turn side by side. Wow, 5 to go in this one. 5 to go, folks. Can y'all feel that heating up front? Jake is doing nothing but walking away. He's got a half second. The battle is for 2nd and 3rd, and these guys are definitely, man, getting it done. The 42 there, he is looking up underneath old Benjamin Nelson for the 5th place spot. Actually, 4th place spot, excuse me. He's going to try to take that spot away. Right now, nobody has anything for the man out front. That's the man of steel, Jake Nichols, who has done what he has needed, put himself in the position he has needed. Here comes the nightmare himself, David Shutt. Boom! Woo! Bam! Into the wall. Oh, Benjamin Nelson stuffed it with 4 to go. Held on to it the best he could. David Shutt, he kind of slid up the track, and Benjamin had nowhere to go. All she wrote. Nick Northrup out of nowhere. This cat came from 14th place all the way up to 3rd and put himself in a position, man, to possibly win this race. not being able to chase down the man up front right now. But I'm going to tell you what, there's nobody got anything for Jake Nichols. Jake is definitely up front here running this one. What a race, folks. What a way to cap off here before the holiday season. Man, this has been excitement galore. And if you don't like this kind of racing, I don't know what else to do for you. Side by side for second. I know Nick would love to make the pass over Bobby Zielinski and get it done as they head off into turn 3. He's going to pinch him a little bit. They go side by side, door to door, fender to fender. Man, as they come out of turn number 2 down the back stretch, 2 laps to go for the man out front. He'll take the white flag here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They'll still go door to door. Nick Northrup, Bobby Zielinski. Oh, Nick got a little bit wiggly coming off of it. He has to go back, fall back in line there. He'll go single file back with that man. David Schutz hanging on the 4th. White flag in the air, folks, one more time, because I'm going to tell you, if we had another 50 laps, there ain't no way in the world I'd make it through this race. Boy, y'all just had to be like, hey, it's over with. Yeah, absolutely. Happy early Turkey Day to everybody out there. Happy Thanksgiving. We appreciate it. One more time as they come out of turn number 4. And man, I tell you what, Nick Northrup put the bumper to him. He put the bumper to the back end of Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski's in the wall. Nick Northrup put it there. David Shutt to the line. Are you kidding me? What a finish. That one's got to be capped off. Let's go back on the replay. Watch it again. I could not believe Nick Northrup would do this. But he just took the professor to school coming out of turn number 4. Put the bumper to him. Boom! Zielinski in the wall. David Shutt dragged to the end. Got 3rd. You've got to be kidding me. What a finish here at Las Vegas Super Speedway. Wow. Man, I'm going to tell you, those guys ain't breaking bread this Thursday. Ain't happening. Oh, boy. Woo! That was a finish to cap off a race. You wanted it. Man, we got it. Woo! Let me catch my breath on that one. That was fun. I will definitely admit that was fun. What a race. What a race. Folks, I love it. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I try to give my heart out to each and every one of y'all week in and week out. Man, when I come up here, I love this stuff so much. Man, what a race that was. These guys did what they had to do. Let me see if I can't find them now. Man, I'm going to tell you what. Whew. That was awesome. That right there. That was just, that's what it's all about. All right, I got Jake. Now I got to find Nick Northrup. What a race. What a race. What a finish. I don't know what else to say. I want to, give a good shout out, man. Happy Thanksgiving there. But, I mean, hold on a minute. Let me bring up David Shutt. David Shutt, Joe White in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do, Joe.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, y'all trying to kill me. That's all I got to say. Y'all out there was riding side by side and was just gnawing at each other's foot. And what a race. Take me back. Did you think he's coming out of 3rd? And what a finish. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that was nuts. It was crazy because you can't pass. It's so hard to pass, and we're all on the same tires. So we were racing clean there, and then it got down to the point where you had to use your fenders to gain some P's there. So it was it was a crazy race. A lot of fun though. I don't know what Tyler's problem at the end that was. I guess he was rattled for wrecking or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure he's mad for some reason. But I'm on the podium and he's not. So got to keep getting these. Look forward to keep moving on the season.
Man, I tell you what, I gotta. That was crazy. I mean, you were out there, the battle you and Jake had earlier on, boy. I just was like just going nuts because it was exciting to watch. I mean, y'all two just back and forth, man, back there. You said earlier the cars were tight. You could see it. That inside lane just did not look like it worked. But, man, Jake sent that thing in there. Did you think when he sent it in there it was going to hold?
No, I didn't, because every time I had tried it, I had either fucking gotten super tight or doored somebody or hit the wall. So I was surprised it did, and I tried it again. And however maybe he changed his brake pass, I don't know, but I couldn't get the car to. I could get it in the turn, and then I couldn't just get it to plant and then get off the turn. So it was a good race. Congrats to Jake. But just came up just a bit short tonight.
Well, I mean, you were sitting in fourth. I mean, could you imagine what was going on in front of you on that last turn? I couldn't believe the move Nick Northrup did. I mean, he just took, the professor to school right there coming out of turn 4. And then you just snuck in and got third. Hey, awesome run tonight. I mean, this race was exciting from start to finish. Got anybody you want to thank?
I just thank everybody at SRA and all the drivers for showing up.
No doubt about it. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, right there, I call him the Nightmare himself, man. Oh, he had the Transformer machine out there tonight, transforming some nightmares. This guy right here, though, out of nowhere, and then just took the professor to school. Nick Northrup, Joe ain't the boots, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, you're probably not going to be on Bobby Zelensky's Thanksgiving Day parade or anything like that, because you just took the professor to school on the last lap of the last turn, and what a amazing race up front. That was just some awesome. You came out of nowhere. What happened? Did something just click at the end? You had the last pit stop? I mean, that thing just came to life for you.
Nah, usually I'm not a short run. I never have short run cars, so usually during the long runs, that's when I get them. But yeah, I caught them all the way from like a second back. They were battling, and it helped me catch them. But yeah, that move, gotta do what you gotta do. It's second place podium. Like, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Hey, I ain't mad. I'm gonna tell you what, he might be mad. I don't know, he might not be, but I'm just saying, out of the last turn, that was just thrilling to watch. I mean, y'all guys were back and forth, putting the fenders here, man, left and right. Just an awesome run up front. And like I say, man, just out of nowhere, you just, next thing I know, I see Nick Northrup up there battling. Top 3 guys were there, then you were there. I was like, wow, what a run. Hey, anybody you want to thank for it, though?
Give a shout out to you guys for broadcasting, and shout out to SRA, everyone that races there. Shout out to Bobby and all the admins. Shout out to Zelensky and his little best friend Cody Miller giving me a shot at the end there after the race. And yeah.
Well, like I said, you know, you're probably not going to be on the Christmas card list or anything like that, but that's okay. You finished in second. You had the Monster Energy machine out there, and you definitely had a monster under it, and you made a growl at the end when you needed to. Again, congratulations on second place there, Nick Northrup. Man, I'm going to tell you what, this guy right here, once he got out front, he set sail. Jake Nichols, call him the Superman. Woo, what a race. And there's Drea. How you doing, Drea? How you doing? Bring him up. Jake Nichols, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Jake, look, all I got to say is the battling early on between you and David, that was stellar, awesome. But the action going on in your rearview mirror, once you got out front, you were like a rocket, setting sail out front. What was going through your mind, though, when you were in that mess there, trying to get around? And I got asked about the move you put on David. Because I asked him, did you think that car was going to stick when you sent it in there for that pass?
Yeah, it was nuts, man. We tried it the first time right before. I wanted to at least try it one time before we got to that last pit stop, and I knew I was faster than Shut there, and so I went for it, and I got next to him at least, and I stayed where I wanted to be. I knew I wasn't gonna clear him with it and just stay out front. I knew he was gonna at least get a run and try for it, but it did what I wanted it to do the first time. It worked. So we pitted 2 laps after Bobby there, and I knew tires were going to be big. I didn't want to wait too long, but I also wanted to have an advantage on them because I knew I was good long run. And we were digging, we caught him up, but this place, when it's this kind of weather, is just, it wasn't too cool, but it's cool, so there's a lot of grip, and it's just so hard to pass. And I knew it was going to be tough. I knew Bobby was going to put up a tough fight there, and when we got to him, I tried and tried and tried, and then everyone caught up, and it was insane. I didn't know what was gonna happen with like 15 to go. I fell back to 4th at one point and then got back up, and I knew the slide job worked once, so I knew I could go for it again and at least try to do it. And I went for it, and it stuck to where I at least got next to him and stayed beside him, and Ben made it 3 wide. So at that point, you just got to trust yourself and trust what you can do, and send it on the top side and hope it sticks. And it stuck. And after that, we just set sail. It was lots of fun though.
Well, you talking about 3 wide, yeah? Y'all trying to give me a heart attack up here in the booth when y'all was up there 3 wide, man, several times.
I was watching,
man, yeah, I was like, holy cow, these guys are out there. It was an awesome battle to watch. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. You guys out there, man, put on a show. I know it was so hard to pass here. I could see throughout the whole entire race that the low line wasn't the place to be, kind of in the middle of the high. But man, you made it stick. You got out front once you did. But well, I tell you, you won tonight, and I'm gonna say you really, really deserved and earned this one, because that was a tough victory. What you think about though, man? I don't know how much you saw of that last late move there by Nick Northrup on the professor himself there out of turn 4.
I heard about it. I'll go look at it, but it was probably something big. You really had to make something big to pass someone here tonight. Let's see. I see you use the bump and run. That's racing, man. That you're going for a position. You're both going for the same spot. I don't agree with completely wrecking someone, but just bumping them out of the way or pinching them up or down the track is it's racing. It's what we're here to do. It's especially coming to the checkered like that. You got to do everything you can, whatever you think you have to do to get the position. So that's definitely interesting. I can only imagine what was going through your mind and everyone watching that live.
I was, man, jumping up and down, running around the house. I'm going to tell you what, that was an awesome move. Man, put the bumper to him coming out of turn 4. The Superman flying through the start-finish line, winning the race. Y'all were 3 wide. I mean, y'all were side by side. What more would you ask for in a race like tonight before we get to Thanksgiving? And I'm going to tell you what, if all you guys, man, do this on the track, I could imagine if y'all had a turkey dinner, y'all be throwing chicken legs at each other left and right. But you were the man tonight. That food fight, definitely. You were the man tonight. Superman Jake Nichols putting it in victory lane. You got anybody you want to thank, Jake?
Yeah, Sim Speed Shop for being on board here. I'm glad we're getting some wins here. We've really hit on something here lately, and we've been really fast, just as fast as Bobby. Bobby's always been someone that's unbeatable, it seems sometimes, but we've been right there with him. Sometimes we're a little behind, sometimes we're a little ahead, and it's good competition. Same with Ben and Shut and all those guys, man. It's always really close battling. It's a lot of guys that are either really good short run, really good long run, or both, and you got a lot of that both in here, and it's a lot of good competition here at Sim Racing Authority. So thanks to them for racing me hard and clean, and thanks to everyone that puts these races on at SRA. Also, it's a blast each and every week. So and thank you guys at OSR Network for broadcasting these great races. You guys always do an amazing job there, Joe. So thank you for that, and thanks to everyone that tunes in each and every week.
Well, I'm not really sure if I'm LSR TV, but thank you anyway.
Did I say that, or did I say OSR? I thought I said OSR Network.
My bad.
Well, I might have given out a shout out to the wrong. Well, make sure OSR Network. We'll make sure
man. Hey,
we'll say it 3 times. OSR Network.
Look, you the
chance.
But you know what? The reason you say that is I give a shout out there. Congratulations on heading back to the pro title there.
Yeah.
Getting back in the pro series there. You did get your license for the I think the truck series to head yourself back into the peak. So that's awesome to see. But man, like you said, exciting race again. Congratulations on putting in victory lane, Jake Nichols.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, I tell you what, folks, man. Look, you got to go relive that because, man, if it doesn't raise your blood pressure and getting you, man, excited, this race here tonight definitely will not do anything for you. And you're probably just not a race fan. But that man, Jake Nichols, puts it in victory lane. Nick Northrup, man, puts the bump and run to Bobby Zielinski on the final turn of the final lap. It takes home second place. David Shutt, the Nightmare Man himself, up to third. He squeaked by him as Bobby tried to hang on to it for fourth place there, and he did. Cody Miller up to fifth. Benjamin Nelson, well, he stuffed that thing in a wall trying to get up there battling along. Ended up in the sixth. Dante Ballard to seventh. Nicholas Caressel to eighth. Bryce Senesack ninth. And Garrison Hogan, he manages to get back up to 10th. We'll look to the rest of the field. What a race. What a night. What a show. Wow, that's all I got to say because these guys out here, Sim Racing Authority, that right there, folks, that was awesome. If you missed it, go back and watch it because you missed a awesome race. Again, congratulations to Jake, and I do appreciate everybody out there tuning in and watching here tonight, man. It's myself, Joe White. I keep thoughts and prayers for TM out there, for everybody here at OSR Network, SRA, and everybody out there, and everybody happy Thanksgiving, man, for everybody here. Everyone, have a good night.